here from Marty's Garden Show, and check out the new t-shirt, guys. Cara and me, some sunflowers, some purple opal basil happening there. Yep, it's the new t-shirt. I'm loving it. I'm wearing these when I go out and deliver my microgreens to the restaurants, or if I do anything promotional to do with Marty's Garden. And I had a couple of them made up, and I really enjoy them. And Karen at school, the kids love them too. They go, is that Karen? I'll have to check her out on YouTube and stuff. I'm like, yeah, do that. It's great fun. And so, I'm still having a blast making Marty's Garden. Unfortunately, the Philippines thing didn't really work out so well, but I had a shot at it. And I was able to teach some people some cool things over there, how to grow food. And we're just going to be sticking here in Australia, in the backyard, growing the microgreens. And you can see here I've just got some radish coming up. These are the little baby ones. They've been there about 2 days. They took the sprout, and so they've just come up. And so I pulled the black lid off them. And what I do is I leave a black lid on them the whole time, and there's a water tray underneath once they start to dry out a little bit. Now it's a good idea to rotate the water trees and let some air into the roots every now and again so you don't get fungus. And I cover them over with this to keep it very dark, because I found that I get much better germination rate when I cover it over with a lid in the dark, because it makes the roots go down. It also traps more moisture. It keeps warmth in the winter for the black lid. And as you can see, they're in the greenhouses because yeah, it's winter here in Australia. Now, if you're in the US or the UK, you've got winter coming up, and good idea to get yourself one of these mini greenhouses. Now, there's a video about these, and I'll leave a link for it down below, and I'll leave one in the video as well. Now, I'm having fairly good success, even though it's winter and it's cold and things, and the whole idea is just to keep them warm and get as much sun as possible. Now the sun travels around a lot, like it's very high in the summer, right, and very low in the winter. Now I'm finding it's around about middle 45 and the trees are blocking it out, so I'm not getting as much growth in. You've got to always keep your eye on things when you're growing food, especially in small space gardens, because the sun just moves around so much. You know, and things don't always work out as good as being expected. This fell over and I lost 3 trays, you know, like, what a bummer, you know. And I saw it this morning, I thought, I've got to put the brick under that. It's a little bit unstable. I was rushing around getting Karen ready for school, come out and boom, it's over. So, yeah, don't mess around like I do. Make sure if you see something that needs to be done, do it so you don't lose money. Far out. But it's all worth it when you get radish like this. It's just awesome, like yum, it's so delicious, like tastes just like radish. That'll be going off to the restaurants on Friday. That's got that good spicy taste. Love it. So what happens when you have microgreens that you can cut on and they keep on growing? You get this. That's right, like a spinach. So you cook it like a spinach. Very good for you. How's that wind? Oh, just wants to ruin my video today. Okay, so here are the tips for growing microgreens. Have good soil. Now I use a quality compost that I buy from the landscapers, and this is chicken manure, sawdust. They reckon cow manure, but I don't believe so. I think it's just chicken manure, chicken manure, and sawdust, and some other compost that they get to throw in there. Now it's very good, and I find that I use the trusty old worm farm with the worm tea underneath, just the flow through section. If you haven't seen the videos about the worm farming, here's a link for you right here. And there you go, there's the link, and I'll leave it down below in the description area as well in the YouTube channel. Right, so some more tips. Always have good airflow to your microgreens. Don't grow them too compacted together, because that's when you get mold problems. Now a lot of people try and grow too many in one plant, in one tray. What happens is air can't get round, can't get in between, can't circulate. So you have to end up throwing them out. So you're better off sometimes in the beginning while you're getting it right, growing less in one tray and getting that airflow in through. Now don't let your trays dry out. That's the next tip. Don't let them dry out, because when you do, it's very hard to get the water back into them. The plants get started, because we're looking for something to grow very fast. So we need airflow to the roots. We need a lot of water. You want to water from the bottom up using a tray, from the bottom up. And don't use, they show in all these other videos using little spray cans over the top. What are you going to do? You're just going to make the plant more wet, and you're going to create more mold and fungal problems again. So let the roots draw down into the bottom of the tray and pull the water up and give them the nutrient that they need for that extra boost. Now, if you can afford some micro minerals as well, which come in liquid form, give them some of that one time just after they throw a root, and you can see the leaf first appearing, and boom, man, they will be much healthier. And also, as you're eating it, you're going to get those micros in your diet. Yes, like those micro minerals that we don't have in our diet. So we really do need them. Now, they don't need full sun, but they do like a couple of hours of sun. And in extreme heat, 1 hour, an hour and a half, like in the full summer. In winter, 2 to 3 hours, and then the filtered light is enough. When they start getting too tall and they start falling over, guess what? They're either reaching out for the light, or they're ready for harvest. They've just gotten too heavy and they're starting to fall down because you've planted them all together, and and things. And I get a lot of people write to me and say, Marty, my microgreens are falling down. Well, maybe they're ready to pick. You've got to eat them at some time. So just get into them, just start eating them and enjoy them, and mix them in your salads and things, and just enjoy your microgreens as they grow. Alright, listen, I know this video has been a little bit crazy, but my life has been a little bit crazy lately, but I'm coming back. I haven't died. I mean, the video channel hasn't died. I'm still here. I'm still producing Marty's Garden, and the reason is because I love teaching people how to grow food in urban places, in small spaces. Now, if you're thinking, oh, Marty, you should be doing this, you're making money. Mate, I'd rather, to be honest, there's no money in YouTube videos. I just do it because I want to educate you guys and teach you how to grow food, and I love doing it too. Have a great day. Happy gardening. Don't forget to subscribe before you go if you haven't already. Bye for now.